So there's this game called Limbus Company that's been floating around my radar for a while. People keep saying it's got great storylines and it's really, really good. Naturally, I had to check it out because who doesn't love a side of existential dread in their gameplay? That's future me talking, sorry. Okay, so my goals for this adventure is to understand what the heck is happening, which is very unlikely, figure out why everyone's obsessed with Dante, and apparently he has a clock head, and somehow survive my new job without having a mental breakdown. That is also future me talking. This game starts off with me, the protagonist, aka Dante, who is mute, by the way, getting ambushed by furry assassins whose names are, and I quote, Wolf, Lion, and Panther. They're yelling about finding the location of some mysterious star and something about a city taboo or whatever. And due to me being unable to talk words, they decide to just get rid of me.
뭐야, 이젠 잠잠하네. 그럼 슬슬 끝내자.
While at the same time, I'm simultaneously losing my memories as well. And just when it looks like I'm about to get destroyed, because of course I am, a giant bus shows up out of nowhere and absolutely destroys Lion, throwing her off screen. Enter first, the most unbothered woman I've ever seen, levels of unbotheredness that I aspire to be, who tells me to say follow your star, except I can't because I can't talk words, but suddenly, Dante, we're bound to your time now. And I'm just like, okay, because this is just like another day for me, or, you know, whatever. Then the bus doors open, and here comes out 12 people that may or may not save my life, okay? So we're gonna see about that. And their job, of course, is to protect me because I'm the main protagonist, so of course that's their job. My job is to manage them. Spoiler alert, this goes very wrong, very fast, all the time. Before I can even process their names, the furry assassins kill the entire team because this is a first, okay? Never in my life did I think a video game would allow me to lose. And not even to mention that this was the world's worst tutorial I've ever experienced in my life. Anyway, they all died, right? And I blame the tutorial. It was definitely not my fault. But wait, a mysterious red-eyed, tall, pretty emo guy named Virgilius. That's what I'm gonna call him. He appears and kills them all. You know, something that a team of 12 people were not capable of doing. Yeah, no, this is gonna be so much fun. He casually wounds Lion and Wolf before asking me, wanna rewind time? And sure, why not?
Do you have any ibuprofen? I got a headache.
I wake up on the bus where Virgilius introduces himself as my guide, aka my grumpy new babysitter. First explains that my clockhead allows me to communicate telepathically with the sinners. You know, those 12 people who just died and made me suffer back there? Yeah, no, that's them. Oh, and did I mention that they're now my responsibility? The crew introduces themselves one by one. We have Gregor, Rodion, Sinclair, Yisang, Ishmael, Hate Cliff, Don Quixote, Honglu, Ryoshu, Otis, and of course, First. I tried my best to keep up, but to be honest with you, their backstories were giving me visual novel overload, and I didn't read any of it, but I'm sure I'm going to learn all this stuff as we continue the story. Virgilius then tells me that it's my job to lead the missions when we collect these things called Golden Boughs in some place called the Inferno. Sounds easy, right? It's never easy. Nothing's easy in this game. Virgilius just decides that it's time for me to train by sending some of the sinners out to fight some random street thugs. Why? Because apparently this bus runs on human fuel. Yes, you heard me right. The bus is powered by murder. First casually explains that the sinners can temporarily overwrite their personalities with alternate identities from mirror worlds to get stronger in combat, which I think is the sickest part of this game. Despite the chaos, we survived the battle, and I immediately complained about how much work this job is. And of course, Virgilogist just rolls his eyes and says, "Walk before you run." Thanks for the pep talk. This is gonna be great. I know I'm gonna love working with you. So far, Limbus company is a lot. I've got a clock for a head, my employees are very overly dramatic, and the bus runs on violence. Oh, and I still have no idea what the star or the Golden Bough is, or how to actually get through the combat, but hey, at least the music slaps.